Hey everyone, welcome again to another episode of Sweat Success Podcast. And today we're going to go solo here. And I want to talk about some things that I'm extremely passionate about, which is how do you dominate in personal training? How do you get in there? How do you come off the rails and get right into a club and really start excelling? So there's a lot of you out there right now that are either going through and getting your personal training certification. You're getting that thing online through ISSA or ACSM or ACE or NASM, you name it. There's an acronym for every certification that's out there. A lot of them are really good. Some of them are okay. Some of them are awful. But that's not what I want to talk about. I want to talk about how do you get that cert? How do you come out of that program? How do you come out of school? Because they don't teach these things in school. And how do you get into a gym and be a contracted trainer or be an employee? Because sometimes you walk in there and the very first thing you do, because gyms are always looking for qualified trainers, they're always looking for great people that really know how to get in there and work with clients and get them motivated and get them their session and make sure that they're getting results. But the thing that a lot of gyms don't teach you, and the thing that doesn't get taught to you through the classes that you take in school or the certification that you're taking right now, they don't teach you how to have the conversation, how to be social, how to come in and do the right thing. So that way, really, customers are willing to work with you or listen to you. I see a lot. I see trainers going in and, just trying, rolling over the customer. I mean, they just barrel roll right into them and say, "Hey, I'm Michael. I'm here, and I'm a trainer. I want to show you how to do that lat pull down a little better." That's awful. I've seen people stop people on ellipticals or treadmills and try and get conversation going with them. And the customer is intentionally wearing headphones. They clearly don't want to talk to anybody, and they interrupt their own session. So instead of approaching that way, I mean, have you ever been out where you're trying to introduce yourself, to someone that maybe you think you're attracted to, and you maybe they're attracted to you. You guys exchange glances and you exchanged eyes, and then all of a sudden you realize that maybe if you just go up to them and have a normal conversation, there might be some exchanges of more dialogue and maybe they get to know you. That works. But if you go and barrel roll right into this person and say, "Hey, I noticed you standing here. I just wanted to see if you wanted to go on a date sometime. I know you don't know me. I don't know you." That's no different than being in the fitness industry and being a personal trainer and going right up to somebody that doesn't know you and you don't know them. Okay. So word of advice, when you're doing this, and the thing that I've seen, because I too have done it in the very, very early days, I was told, "Hey, go out there and then, feed yourself," basically. I mean, go on the floor and try and find somebody that you can work with. That's a tough gig. So you have to have a little bit of patience, and you have to be willing to also work with clients that maybe are willing to work with you. Not everybody's a great match for you, and you're not a great match for everybody else that's out there on the floor. That's just the reality of it. So do your best efforts. Okay. 3 to 5 people you should be conversing with every day. Okay. You need to plant yourself in the gym. If you want to make this a career, if you want to be great at this, you got to go through. I mean, you got to get in the ring, and you got to get pushed around a little bit. So you understand that you got to be in there. You got to be active, and you got to say hi to people. Okay. Some people are naturally gifted. They just social butterflies. They're really good at talking to people. The people are gravitating towards them. They're very magnetic, and people want to talk to those trainers. Others have a hard time. So you got to break that barrier. You got to break the ice. You got to get in there and have some conversation with those clients by just introducing yourself. It's real simple. You just go up to them and say, "Hey, I'm Michael. I'm a new trainer here at the gym. I want to let you know this, my certification is XYZ, or I got my degree in exercise physiology. This is what I love doing. So if you ever have questions, just let me know. I'm willing to, help you out. That's what I'm here for." Okay. Make it real simple. And eventually they're going to notice that you're around. You do that 5 times, 5 different customers every single day over the course of the week. You met 25 people, over the course of a month, you've met 100 plus people. Okay. It's real simple. You just go in and have that conversation. Now that's point number 1. And you really should be up at the front desk, learning the names of the people, understanding who these people are before they even walk through the door, or holding the door for them when they come in the door. Okay. Be a gentleman or a gentlewoman or a gentle person. Okay. Just go and help and provide. Okay. That's all you got to do. You just got to be helpful. You got a degree. in this field, or you got a certification in this field because you really love this field. You really wanted to help people somewhere in the root of you, deep down inside of you. You went after this because you love it. Okay. I got into this because I'm passionate about helping people and helping them see the results that they actually can get. So you have the same thing in you. Why not help them? And don't be so money hungry. Okay. If you're chasing the money, usually it doesn't come. Or if you're chasing the money, sometimes it's long tail and it comes way, way down the road. So be patient and just go in and help people. Be truly helpful. And if you're doing that, first, you're going to meet a bunch of people over the course of a month. Second thing you should do is get through the club list of the customers that are already there. Send them some texts, but make sure you don't do one of the bad things. So it's happened to me before in the very beginning, which was sending text messages and emails to clients of or members of the gym that hadn't been in a while. Because guess what I got? Hey, thanks for reaching out to me. I actually wanted to cancel my membership. Can you let somebody know? And then that really upsets, the person who signed them up or the gym manager or the gym owner. So approach this with a little bit of strategy and tactics. So number one, get a list of the customers, get approval from the gym owner or the manager and say, hey, I want to contact these people. Are you okay with this? They'll give you an approval on who you can contact and who you can't. Offer them just an opportunity to meet you, or offer an opportunity to give them some kind of complimentary consultation, or sometimes I go through the process of giving a motion analysis or a movement analysis. So that way, or a free workout, whatever is there or available. Sometimes I call them member perks that's been sitting on your account. And, go ahead and before this thing is removed out of the system, we want to make sure we take care of this. So let me know when you're going to be in here next. So those types of things you can do via text. You can do that via email. Okay. That's all the stuff. I mean, there's a golden opportunity sitting right there with all of those emails and phone numbers that are in the current database of the club. You can also reactivate the people who've not been in the gym in a while or canceled or expired. Okay. There's a way to approach those as well. And then standing up at the front desk or standing at the front of the business and introducing yourself to every single customer that walks through the door. That has a lot of power and a lot of impact because people get to know who you are, who the real you is, and realize that you're genuinely there to try and help. So do those 2 or 3 things because it's really simple. Then once you start building your business, maybe you can invest in some advertising. Maybe you can invest in some social media. In addition to all of that you're doing, you can be posting on Instagram and TikTok and Facebook, the things that you're doing or the transformations that are happening by working with some of these clients. And make sure you have your agreements in place and that you have the media rights to go ahead and take those photos and then distribute them. So that way it enhances your business. Those are little details that maybe you should take a look at. But beyond that, okay, start with the very basics. Get into the club, meet and greet. Very simple. Okay, just do those very basic things. Okay, when I was playing sports, it was always just focus on the basics in practice. Okay, it was focus on the basics, get the basics down. And every year we do the same thing over and over at the very beginning of the season. Okay, it's the same thing here. Okay, treat it like a season. You're coming in, you're working at a business, and you're going to take care of the basics to make sure that you build your customer base, your client base for personal training. And that, as long as you're doing the right things after that, which is getting them results and being a professional trainer, not eating while they're exercising or saying, hey, it's 4:30. We had an appointment 4:30. I'll be with you in a second. Go warm up on a treadmill. Okay. Those are obviously no-nos. I mean, don't do that. But be a professional trainer. Take care of them. Raise the bar. Be the best in the industry. Okay. Don't just show up. Be there and be the best. And when you do that, you're going to get referrals. Okay. And it just repeats itself. Okay. You get referrals. That equals revenue. And then that process just continues. Okay. So that's all I've got for today. I just wanted to give you a glimpse of some of the very basic things that you can go in and do today to really elevate yourself, take it to the next level, and dominate in your club. Thanks for listening, and we'll see you on the flip side.